Well, hello there everyone, thank you very much for clicking on the actual video. Out for a wee bit of fishing today. This is one of the sort of first days in the sort of ease of the lockdown in Scotland, so it's a little bit different to the rest of the UK. So I've still got certain guidelines that I've got to adhere to. We're only allowed to sort of travel 5 miles from our actual house. Is a sort of guideline, so camp is a little bit too far away for me to actually go and spend a day out there. So looking at alternatives, but out for a bit of fun, a bit of fishing, a bit of loch fishing and trout fishing. I'm normally a sea fisherman more than anything else, so bait fishing has been interesting because you can't get any bait. None of the shops are actually open, so I'm having to use sort of fake maggots that I actually found in my fishing box from about 5 years ago. So we'll see how we go today with the fishing, but you know what yourself, fishing's not about actually catching fish, it's more about the experience. But I mean, look at the area, it's just absolutely stunning. So I'll do a wee walk around later on, sort of show you some of the actual bits and bobs. Now, whether are the things that we're not allowed to do as well as campfires. We're not allowed to do campfires at the moment or open fire. So it is going to be a case of gas, unfortunately, today. But at the end of the day, the restrictions are there. I completely understand why, so we'll adhere to them and make sure that we're complying. So got a wee bit of lunch actually sort of set up, or actually more or less breakfast. I came here so early to make sure I actually got a space because it's such a busy area. This is about the only place that you can actually go fishing within the sort of 5 mile restriction. So there's going to be a lot of people kicking about later on. So I thought I'd come out super early. Okay, so just going to get everything all set up, get the bags actually emptied, and then I'll take you for a wee wander around, show you all the sunny spots. So here's base camp for the day, but I feel a bit guilty. Arrived and this sort of, the seats had already been set up, etc. So I've been out here before, shot an actual video here before when I took a pal out and made him sort of bacon and eggs in the pouring rain, so quite a dramatically different weather. But the family that actually made the bench and sort of maintained the fire pit and everything as well have just actually arrived. So they came out on their sea kayak for the actual day. So feeling a wee bit guilty just now. But just look at it. Absolutely stunning. And they've actually set up a wee rack there just for actually putting their wet clothing on when they go out fishing and swimming, etc. Well, smart. But I mean, just into the actual forest itself, it's just absolutely stunning. So there'll be a bit of drone footage in the actual video as well. Either you've already seen it or you're about to see it, but it's just such a nice place. And as I said, this is just the sort of 5 miles away from the actual house as well, so I'll probably come back here a little bit more. I actually went a wee wander this morning and actually found a couple of wee camping spots I'll probably use in the future. Got a new wee toy to play with as well. So this is the GSI for your coffee, so you can actually have proper coffee out at actual camp. So you basically just pop your coffee in there, pop it there, water in there once it's actually boiled. Voila! An amazing cup of coffee. Yum. Wow. That is so nice. That's some view of the restaurant, I'll tell you. Wait and see us, turn it around. I'm sure you prefer to see that than me eating. So that was just absolutely gorgeous, much needed. And that coffee thing is just absolutely brilliant, the GSI, well impressed. Just nice, I'm not always a big coffee fan anyway, so it's actually just nice being able to have a proper coffee when you're actually out, get you woken up ready for the day's actions. But that's it, I'm just blown away by it, but I'm actually going to get back out in the water, just sort of pack up and get back out in the water and carry on doing a bit of fishing for the majority of the afternoon. Just love it. Missed it. Really, really missed it. We'll all get there eventually. Just wow, what can I say? When I've been going out mountain biking, I've actually been spending a bit of time sort of in the woods, just sort of sitting around, just sort of enjoying the actual area, but this is just another level altogether. It's great getting back out in the actual water with a kayak for one, but stunning place, really, really nice. Hopefully some of the videos done it sort of justice, etc. There's quite a lot of people just arriving now. As I was saying earlier on, there's not that many spots around within the 5 mile area for the fishing side of things. So there's a few wee sort of groups of people actually arriving, so I'm not going to video for too much longer. Maybe do a wee bit more out in the actual kayak, but I'm also going to let that family get that spot, seeing as they actually made it in the first place. Okay, so I'll catch up with you once I'm back out in the kayak. Just cannot believe how clear the water is. It's quite funny, see the amount of fishing lures that I've actually seen over the last few days, with or just yesterday, today. But nothing fish-wise. Oh, there's another lure just down there. Nothing fish-wise, plenty of fish rising, but didn't actually catch anything, unfortunately. That's it, just with it being such a, pretty much the only sort of area within that 5 mile radius, it would be unfair of me to sit there for the whole day. So try and be as fair as I possibly can, let other people get in there. That was a lovely wee lunch, really nice. Such a stunning day. So I still think it's going to be a wee while before I can sort of get back out to camp. So we'll try and do a few more of these whenever I can, time-wise. I think I'm going to be going back to work in the next wee while anyway, so. Absolutely amazing place. I can't believe I've not explored it a little bit more, but as I said, found a few wee camping spots there, so it'll be a case of once the sort of wild camping's allowed again, which who knows when that's going to happen. But when that actually happens, I'll come out here, do a couple of overnighters. So good for the soul. Didn't get a chance to use my homemade fishing net. Plenty of fish around, as I said, plenty of fish rising. Just nothing sort of taking. Sort of think fly fishing around here would be really good, because there's plenty of fish sort of coming up. But anything sort of below, but again, even the likes of if it was worm or live bait might have had a bit of a chance. But as I said, enjoyable day though. Okay, I'm actually going to give it a call it a day from the point of view of actually videoing and just paddle around, doing a wee bit of fishing, and we'll catch up in the next one. Okay, so thanks very much again for watching. Please subscribe. I was noticing that quite a lot of my viewers etc as well are not subscribed, but a massive thank you to everyone over the last wee while. Such positive comments, and again over sort of 2,000 subscribers now. So the channel's doing really well. I'm just pleased I'm managing to get a wee bit of content for you just now. Try and show you some of this sort of area, because it's just unbelievable. So no, very much appreciated, and I just hope I can manage to sort of keep pumping out some videos so you can enjoy. Like I said, that family had 2 dogs, and one of the dogs actually was out in the kayak as well, so seemed to absolutely love it. I'll probably just actually let the wind take me. Okay, take care. Thanks a lot.